What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So we've all had those moments in Smite where we actually felt like it was a good game. Where we actually felt like we were a god. So today we're covering 10 of the most satisfying moments in Smite. Don't worry though, I've also got a 10 most unsatisfying moments coming soon as well if that's your thing. But in no particular order, let's dive right into it. Number 10. Outplaying a toxic enemy. We've all experienced this at one time or another. You queue up, go through the entire lobby, walk to lane, and be met by a laugh spamming Loki in solo lane. He then proceeds to PM you about how you should be queuing co-op versus AI matches instead of ranked, while he sits on the tower for the entire laning phase as Loki. So naturally, the only thing to do in this situation is outplay the shit out of him, get a solo kill, and then macro laugh the shit out of his dead body. I swear, there's no better feeling than getting laugh spam revenge on toxic players, especially if they've also been laugh spamming you the entire game. Number 9. Perfect Jukes. I'm not talking just good Jukes here, I'm topping perfect Jukes. Juking like an entire Ulas kit and then soloing him, juking that Thaner ult when you're in Threshold, juking Nuwa's ultimate, okay that might be a bit far, but I swear not many things in this game make you more satisfied than getting out of a fight on 15 HP after juking half the enemy team's ults, having them chase you all the way down mid, and then having your team rotate and clean everyone up so you can get fire. Number 8. Thorns or Nemean kills. Could also include Kuzenbo's 2 in here as well. Whether it's doing 2k with Thorns to a Hunter or simply a Nuwa ulting at 2% health and popping Thorns, Nemean Lion and mostly Thorns are always fun ways and satisfying ways to get kills in this game. Thorns specifically is a hilarious way to deal with Hunters with Devos and gods like Anubis that require heavy lifesteal to stay alive in fights. Reducing enemy lifesteal by 50% and then reflecting a bunch of damage back to them basically forces gods like Anubis to stop ulting or take 3k damage from Thorns and just die. Nothing's better than that really. Number 7. Snipes. I was considering putting these all separately on the list, but they're basically the same thing. Cross-map Yana snipes might be a little more satisfying than a Ra snipe, but all of these types of kills are just amazing. Max range Vulcan ults, 100% accuracy Rama snipes, Thoth snipes, all of them hold a similar value in terms of the fact that your dick lengthens by an entire inch every time you hit one. Not to mention you can steal objectives for days with these abilities, which arguably feels even better than landing a kill with them. Number 6. Saved by a portal. We've all been in that situation. You get caught out and almost nuked, but you get out with 5% HP left. The enemy Achilles is hot on your tail, and you see that glowing blue gateway, the light at the end of your tunnel. Using your last reserves of energy, you sprint towards freedom. You can taste it, and then your Janus comes through it instead and you die. Nah, but for real, in those situations where a Janus portal can truly save an ally, it's worth more than probably any other basic ability in the game. It feels so satisfying for both the Janus player and the guy whom you saved. And this ability only has like a 9-second cooldown late game as well if you build some good CDR, which is just insane. Number 5. Winning a 4v5 game. You've been sat in this loading screen for an awful long time. There's sweat dripping down your neck as you stare intensely at that Anubis that hasn't connected yet. Issue is, he's on your team. A few more seconds pass, the game starts. You feel a ray of hope strike you in the chest. But wait, the dreaded red cable icon has appeared in the top left corner. It's all over now. Or so you thought. Winning a game like this is probably one of the most satisfying moments you'll ever get in Smite. Especially if you've had a DC literally the entire game. It takes a ton of teamwork, skill, and not being a toxic cunt to win a game like this, which is probably why it feels so damn good. Number 4, a rebound win. This gives a similar feeling to the 4v5 win, since it's a game where everything was against you and yet you still managed to pull it off. You're 10k down, the enemy team has Fire Giant and has taken all 3 of your Phoenixes, but they're getting antsy. They don't want to wait for fire waves to push into Titan. They can feel the TP, just waiting for them to reach out and take it. They dive Titan, falling one by one to the might of healing and fountain. With 60-second respawn timers, you can simply run it down mid and end the game before they can even respawn. Feels good, man. Number 3, solo kills. Solo kills are the best for one simple reason. It's a pure display of your own mechanical skill and game knowledge. There's no other teammates around to blame for not ganking, it's just you and the enemy you're fighting. And if you win that fight, you can claim that you're the better player. This is especially satisfying I've found in an even matchup, where the lane is in a constant state of flux and you're just trying to edge out a lead. Getting that solo kill is what tips the balance of that lane in your favour, allowing you to really snowball and gain momentum off of it. It helps that if you land a kill in a matchup you're supposed to lose or something, it's even better, but just solo kills in general are incredibly satisfying. Number 2. Saving a teammate at 1% HP with a Kepriel or a Kep Shield. This is similar to Janus portal save from earlier. I'm sure all of you support mains out there can relate to this one. It really doesn't need much explanation. While ripping through enemies with high damage crits is like cocaine to ADC mains, the same thing is true of saving a teammate in this fashion for support mains. It's the purest save there is. While most teammates don't recognise the fact that you body blocked 10 auto attacks and taunted the entire enemy team away from them, a Geb Shield or a Kepriel is unmistakably a save that is bound to result in some genuinely unironic U-Rock spam in chat. And number 1, a Hooyee triple bounce. Come on, did you really expect me to make a list about satisfying things and not include the triple bounce? Anyone who's ever landed one of these will agree it's easily in the top 3 most satisfying moments ever in Smite. Lining up that perfect shot in the jungle and baiting an enemy into it, or just plain getting a lucky shot and dealing 1.2k with a basic ability is just crazy. Some of the time you don't even realise what the fuck just happened until a few seconds after when you realise the enemy just evaporated. There's very few things that outclass a triple bounce in terms of satisfaction in my opinion, which makes it definitely earn the spot on this list. But that's about it for now. Leave a like if you did enjoy this one and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, you nerds.